I just wanted to take a couple minutes of your time now, if I may, to talk a little bit about my Patreon, because I know that I mention it at the end of quite a few of my videos, but I don't think I've ever really given myself the sublime opportunity to let you know how much is available for you as patrons with me. And if I may say so myself, it's quite a lot. So I want to talk you through the 3 tiers that are my Patreon tiers and what you get with each of them. So the first of the 3 tiers is Cupcakes, okay, and that's £5 entry. So that's the lowest entry point. That's the cheapest tier you can be on. As a Cupcake with me, you always get a monthly 1-card riff video, which is basically where I go through my many decks and I select one and I shuffle it, I get a card and I riff for about 20 to 30 minutes on that card. You know, I give you some opportunities for reflection, for journaling, I talk about what I feel about the card, maybe personal stories come up, you know, but usually it's supposed to be just this really helpful monthly video that we can all explore and follow along with. And you always get a picture of my journaling that I've done about the card, and I also offer an audio version of what I've written in my journal about the card for the month as well. So that's already a pretty big deal. I think the 1-card riff has been a massive success. I love it and I love doing it every single month. But on top of that, you also get Discord community access, so you get to talk with everybody else about the card for the month, and you also get to talk with them about witchy stuff, mental health stuff. We talk about music in there, we talk about clothes sometimes in there, and like post photos of our outfits and things like that. So it's very cute. The Discord is adorable and you will get access to that as a Cupcake. You also get something called a Ray of Paper Sun monthly printable, and sometimes I will give you more than 1 printable. So sometimes it will be 1 printable, sometimes it'll be more like 4. Let me give you an example of some that I have made in the past. These are the kinds of printables that you get from me. I design them and I mostly do them by hand, but some of them are not, some of them aren't as zany as others, you know. So you've got kind of like challenges that you can tick off, just little things that you can go through that I've made lovingly from my heart with my own original collage work. So if you're the kind of person that likes printables, you like things to fill in or things to kind of like cut out and stick somewhere, then you're definitely missing out if you're not one of my Cupcakes on Patreon, because I do this kind of thing a lot. There's a lot of printables, and actually I don't have it on me right now sadly, but for the December printable I did an 18-page workbook for everybody, and it had all my original collage in it, and I just loved it and it was so beautiful. So you as a Cupcake would get access to a monthly printable from me. You would also get access to my affirmations and words of power. So I have a special book where I write down my affirmations and words of power, and I sometimes take photographs of them to show to you guys, you know, so you actually get kind of a bit of inspiration from them, but also a little bit more intimacy with me, you know, sort of really looking at what I'm going through and what I'm writing about or scripting about or whatever. So there's lots of affirmations and words of power that you will enjoy, and I also offer audio excerpts to Cupcakes as well. So sometimes you will just get a little audio excerpt of me reading some poetry that I like, or reading from a wellness book that I enjoy, or maybe even reading from my own book, Rebel Witch. So you also get to enjoy the audio excerpts too. So that's everything that you get if you are in the Cupcakes tier. Okay, and occasional surprises, like we had a Christmas party that was just tier wide, or just every so often we just do little surprises where everybody just gets to come and hang out together. But of course on Discord you can all come out and you can hang out together too. Now if you want to be a doll face, you get all of those things that I just mentioned, but you also get discounts and deals. So every so often I will give you discounts and deals on various readings. Every single time I do a workshop, you get a discount on that workshop as a doll face. So that's well worth doing if you're interested in doing my workshops, my retreats, or anything like that. Doll faces are offered discounts and deals. Doll faces are also offered a monthly video vote. So every single month you get to vote on one of the videos that goes onto my channel, so you get a little bit of control over me. You get a bit of power over me there. And you also get the series Afterthoughts, which is where occasionally I will make a rather hefty extra video to go sort of to harmonise with a video that I've put on YouTube, but it will be much more personal and it will have much more personal stories in it, and I'll go kind of like much deeper, you know. Doll Faces get access to that Afterthoughts video series as well. So if you want to be a Pop-tart, you get all of those things that I just mentioned, but you also get 2 lives with me a month. So the Pop-tarts get all the other stuff, but they also get a Pop-tarts live stream every single month. We call it Hey Pop-tarts, and it's always about a different subject. Sometimes it's tarot, sometimes it's magic, you know, sometimes it's like well-being. I let you know in advance what the dates and the times will be and what the titles will be and what it will all be about, so that you can make sure that you lock it into your diary. But playback is always available as well. And there's also a monthly live called Sip Tea with me, which is a lot more relaxed, where we just basically sit back and we sip tea and we just talk about whatever comes up, you know. Those ones are really enjoyable. Sometimes they're really intense, and we're like in the Discord afterwards going like, oh my god, that was really intense. And then other times they're just super casual, really nice, and everybody's just super friendly. But you do get those additional 2 live sort of hours if you are a Pop-tart, you know. And I think that's really where the sort of where that line crosses over into having, you know, that live community and that live access to me as well. So if you are thinking at all about being a Cupcake, a Doll Face, or a Pop-tart, or you would like to come back and be one after a break, then we would love to have you back. If you have any questions about my Patreon, please leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thank you so much for listening to what I have available as a patron. Much love. Mwah. Blessed be.